The ALS Society of Alberta's mission is to make each day the best day possible for those living with and affected by ALS by providing support, promoting awareness, helping find a cure, and advocating for change.
Our dad, Dave, was a pretty fun-loving guy. Everyone who knew him loved him instantly. He had a great sense of humor. He loved his family. We always came first. Life was good. And then he got diagnosed probably 2002 with ALS. It was devastating because you can't do anything to help him. But watching him be strong supported all of us, and we all got on board and tried to really be strong for him and find a silver lining in this disease. Just, make the best of a sad situation, and actually ended up being a really good thing for my dad and for all of us. He became passionate about helping others struggling like he was, and he knew so many people who could help out as well that he just really found, I think, joy in doing this. A good reason just to keep going. The ALS Society and supplying these needs for individuals to make their life easier is priceless. I mean, families need that so much.
I was diagnosed in December 1st, 2020. It was 2017 when I went off on disability from work. And at that time, there was certain things that were maybe just hidden in the background of the disease. And I landed up in the hospital in October 2020 for 3 weeks, and that's when they diagnosed me. It was just a deck of cards you had to be dealt with, eh? Some days are worse than others, but I have a great support system with family and friends. Well, my main one is my wife, my daughters too, and the family. A great support system. I really love the ALS coffee Zoom meeting. Other people that are in the same boat I am. It's a learning curve for a lot of people that don't know much about the disease. You take one day at a time. You don't look too far into the future, just take a day at a time. That's my motto.
The key word is hope. There's a lot of hope. When my sister was diagnosed 28 years ago, there was no such thing as the ALS Society. We knew nothing about it. How do you get it? What's the prognosis? Today it's a lot different. There are great organizations like the ALS Society that provide support, counseling, group therapy. They also provide equipment. Also, people who are newly diagnosed or might be diagnosed, they should know they're not alone. We felt a little bit isolated because back then it was considered a very rare disease. Not considered a very rare disease anymore. So you're not isolated. There's other people out there going through your experience that can help you. You have to know that. They also should know that there's hope. My sister was told she'd live for 2 or 3 years. She lived for 28 years on a ventilator and a feeding tube, but she lived for 28 years with great support from family, her husband, from friends, from a great team of nurses. But she did all these things when she was, pretty much paralyzed for the last 24, 25 years of her life. She couldn't speak anymore. There was a way that she could communicate with her wonderful nurses using basically winking and facial maneuvers that somehow was a special form of sign language. So she really was a remarkable person. In our family, she was really our hero. There will be a cure, and that's what the ALS Society is doing. We're working towards supporting people living today with ALS, but looking down the road into the future, there will be a cure. So there are lots of reasons to have hope, and please, please don't give up hope.